This is where the fun begins.
Dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
What's up? What's going on, guys?
What's up?
Not much. How about you?
You know,
¿Qué pasa?
another Wednesday. But who do we got? We got some people in the chat already. All right, guys. Welcome to the Sithcast podcast, a Star Wars podcast where we talk all things Star Wars. And with me today is my better half, Nilda, the Sith Queen. What's up, Nilda?
Hola.
Yeah, we got some returning guests as usual. We got Anthony, the BMX Jedi. What's up, Ant?
Not too much. How's it going?
What is it, the Sith Holocron?
The Sith Holocron. Yeah. And we got AKA, yeah. And then we got the West Coast Warrior. We got Sean Scruffy Stone. What's up, Stone?
What's up, guys?
Man, it's Wednesday, right? Already.
Hump day.
Am I the only one that's thinking like this year has flown by? Like we're almost done with September, and I feel like we just got here.
This summer was fast.
Yeah, right. And I think now that Ahsoka started, like we're wishing our weeks away even faster because we want to get to Tuesday to watch it.
Yeah.
But
it's been a pretty fast year.
Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy year. And speaking of crazy, we just want to let you guys know that I'm hosting the show tonight because PJ got in a car accident on Sunday. He's okay, everybody. You know, he's bumps and bruises, no major injuries. So we just want to keep PJ in our prayers and hopefully for a speedy recovery. And maybe we'll have him back with us next week. Yeah. So you guys got to put up with us for a little while.
Love you, PJ.
Yeah, PJ, brother. We love you. Get well. So we'll probably do a little Ahsoka talk tonight, little bounty pickups. Probably gonna be a little shorter episode, but we're gonna have fun.
Well, maybe it'll give him some time to unpack his salacious crumb.
There you go. He's got a whole week.
Yeah, did he just get it the other day?
No, man. He's had
it for like a month.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
He's had it when I got mine.
Dude.
Yeah, I think he got it like a year or two ago.
I know. Dude, we're just gonna have to fly to Jersey and help him unpack, get that room together.
Poor Salacious is probably in the box, like, let me out, please.
Yeah.
Please.
I know, man.
Maybe he needs a box cutter.
Dude, I could not let that sit in the box. I'm like, nope. That'd be like, as soon as I get it, I gotta open it. It's crazy. But
look at Sean, he's like posting it.
I know. Like, you're gonna have to bear with me because I'm so used to still like looking at the chat. But Nilda's gonna be in charge of the chat tonight.
Yeah.
Speaking of chat,
you want me to? Do you want me to say who's on here?
Yeah, I can pull it up.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. All right. What's up, Jedi Chisel my nizzle? What's up, man? I know you got to say my nizzle after that every time you know this.
I know, but you sound so like a dad saying it.
I am a dad. Come on. Listen, when you're born before the 80s, like you're allowed to say that. Right? We got Trooper Hub again. Look at this guy.
That guy, I swear.
That guy.
He's trouble. He's trouble. And we got Nilda.
I know.
Yeah.
Trooper Hub's my new best friend.
I know, that's your new buddy.
Sounds like he's
my new buddy. I know who he
geez.
is now. So I know who he is. So he's my new best friend.
That's trouble.
I hope he starts a new channel.
Oh jeez.
Sounds like he's already got one.
Oh yeah, he's got more than a channel, huh? Little OnlyFans. We got Flex. What up, Flex?
What up?
Happy Wednesday. And we got JMC Collects. What's up, Joe? What's going on, man?
What's up, Joe?
I'm glad you can join us. And Stephen Bly, what's up? Oh, see, Nilda, you get all the shout outs, man.
Why? Steven's my friend.
Well,
he can be
our friend. We're nice.
Free passes to the OnlyFans content. That's what it is.
Never.
What up, Star Wars Addict 77? What up, Jeff? Hope you're feeling
Jeffs.
good, brother. Jeffs. Yeah, man. All right, man. I tell you what, though, we had a good episode this week of Ahsoka.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, that's I say I know, right? What do you got, a little Thrawn figure there? Let's put that up.
Cool.
Put it back up, Nelda. Yeah, I was trying to. I know, right?
This thing
Since
is
you got-
25 years old.
Holy crap! Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Dude, it's so nuts. That's nuts. But let's do some bounty pickups. You got Sean? You want to start? You got anything good this week?
Just I've been modeling.
Yeah. How's that coming along?
I just primed up my ATST, painted the
nice.
inside of the cab and the ATST drivers.
Yeah. Are you
So,
getting? Are you
what's
still
that?
getting all the pieces for the Falcon?
Yeah. So far, I'm waiting for the next issue to come out. So I will get. I think they said 3 and 4 will
Okay.
come together, but I think that's not till next month.
Yeah.
So-
What's your game plan on that? Just get a whole shit ton of pieces and go ahead and then work on it then, or you like get so excited you've got to take them out and start putting them together?
No, well, in between, I'm building like the Bandai kits to practice more painting and
Oh yeah,
that kind of thing. So when the kits actually come in, I think some people just sit on it. Me, no, I'm gonna build it and set it aside, and then when the new comes in, I'll build it, set it aside, work on other things.
Well, at least
So-
it gives you something to do, and then, like you say, you can practice your airbrushing skills, and then you'll be thankful. So, like by the time you finally get your last few pieces for it, you're like, yeah, it's pretty much built. I just got to slap this on, and I'm done.
Yeah, 100%. And so the ATST is the first one I Bandai kit that I worked on.
Right.
And then I have Vader's tie, and I have also a Red 5. X-Wing.
Nice.
So I have those 2 Bandai kits that are after this one.
Now,
So
what size are those kits?
They're I think 177. I think they are.
Okay. Yeah.
The kind of they're
Yeah.
pretty big.
Are you going to do any type of diorama to put them on, or are you just going to do like a museum style black base?
No, they come with bases. So
so they come with them.
yeah, some like the most of the ships come with like a Death Star base.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna paint the base like the Death Star and kind of like do it that way.
Oh yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, learning is it's interesting because I watch a lot of these videos trying to learn how to paint. So,
but the best thing is like YouTube. Like you can learn anything on
Mhm.
YouTube. It's like
I
my car's
know.
broke. Go ahead and look it up.
yeah.
Yeah. I gotta learn how to airbrush. Look it up. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So I think by the time I paint the Falcon, I should be pretty good. And it's funny, the Falcon, the way Steve Dimenzo said, the Falcon was just kind of like it was thrown together. So there's overspray all over it.
Oh,
So,
okay.
So like if you mess up, obviously if you're going to recreate the actual studio scale, I mean, you're going to have reference photos and everything else, but I'm going to try to do the closest thing I can to it,
Yeah.
but most of all, I want to have fun with it.
Well, that's the key. Yeah.
Mhm.
And you
I
want-
wish
and
I
you
give you
want it to look
credit. I
good.
wish I could do the model kits. I still have like 6 of them, and I've never opened them. And I stare at them, and I'm like, ah.
I know.
Well, I
right?
have bad OCD, so it's like, it kind of like I had a bad day on, I think that was yesterday. And that's what made me work on the model kit. I was like painting. I was like, it helped me out. And I just handled it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah. Plus, like you said, it gives you something to focus on, and dude, it's gonna be awesome when you get it. I was very tempted because I got to get a Falcon in my collection. It's like I
Nice.
was looking at the D'Agostini for a while. I was just scared to paint it. I don't know, and everyone's like, "Listen, it's just paint. Like you could take it off and redo it." But I like to get it done on the first try. I'm done. I get frustrated like way too easy.
yeah, and this thing's already got like a base base paint on it, but
Oh,
I'm gonna have to repaint it again, like all over it again
right.
with base paint. I have to reach out to Steve to find out what Tamiya paint that he used for the primer.
Right.
So Jess might know what it is. But
Yeah. Yeah. Jeff's
anyways,
right
I
in
mean
the
that's
middle
where
of
I'm
doing
at with that. So I'm just having fun with it, and that's the most important part. And I'm enjoying the tedious work.
it. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome, though.
That's the important word, though. Fun.
Yeah, you
Yes.
definitely got to keep us posted. Like when you get more parts in, when it's starting to come together a little bit. Definitely.
Oh, every week I'll post something. You know,
throw
I've
some
already been
pics.
doing that in the on Sithcast.
Yeah.
Posting all my models. So I'll be doing that as I get better. Hopefully, I'll look like a professional by the time.
Right. You got it down, man.
Yeah.
You got a year of practice. You should get it.
What
2
kind of
years, I
model is
think.
it? What kind of model is it?
Which one?
You talking the Falcon one?
Yeah.
It's the fan home, which is D'Agostini. The Falcon is supposed to be the pretty accurate to the Empire Strikes Back studio scale.
Okay. All right.
But he's getting it through a subscription, right?
Yeah, they've always been subscriptions. They were subscription. This is just the American version.
Okay. So
Okay.
the original D'Agostini was through a subscription.
Yeah, it's still D'Agostini. It's still them.
Dude, I didn't know that. I thought
Yeah.
D'Agostini, you just bought the whole thing as the kit, and then I knew about it, like it was the most accurate one, but I didn't realize that was actually a subscription kit as well.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
my money goes to them on my PayPal. It's D'Agostini. So
Yeah, because I know the subscription you got now that did it, but the original D'Agostini when it came out, that's what was that through subscription?
that was subscription also. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So do they send you the parts that were originally used, or they send you, like, if it was a model kit of a tank and you only needed a few pieces out of it, they send you that too?
No, they just send you. It's a kit that they make, that they have. It's all metal framing, and then they send you all the parts that are in a sprue, and then you glue it together and paint it.
No, was
So-
that kit molded off the original, like the model parts, the found parts?
I'm not really sure as far as how it was molded through it, but I mean it's I'm sure it was, because it's they say it's the closest thing to that Empire Strikes Back studio scale. So
Yeah, that's
I mean, it's
what
not. I guess it's not 100%. It's like 99 or 98%, which is pretty.
I'll
accurate,
take that. Yeah.
So I mean,
What's the
I'll take that too.
approximate
Anytime you
size
get
of
that
it?
close. What's that?
What's the approximate size of that?
I believe it's 32 inches,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little less than
and then it's
3 feet.
24 wide and like 7.5 tall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So it's big.
Are you gonna try to do any lighting in it? Can you put any LED
Yes,
lights?
that's right. It was molded off master replicas. Jeff's is right. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that's why I think Steve Dimenzo was part of it, because he was part of Master Replicas at one point.
Yeah. So you're gonna do any lighting in it? You're gonna try to run any?
It comes with
fiber
lighting.
optic? Oh, does it?
It does come with lighting, yeah. It doesn't. You can buy kits to do other, make it better, like in the inside, and
Right.
I'm just gonna keep the original lights and do that kind of thing, because I'm gonna hang it on the wall. Because I'm also part of that IWI Falcon project.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that's
the autographs.
You get
so
all
I'm
the
gonna
signatures.
pair those together.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's
Dude,
going to be sick.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
I know. I keep seeing like all the forums on their page, with, like all the signatures that that they keep acquiring. So I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got one upcoming signature that's
Nico,
Falcon
right?
project, which is next month. So that'll be 4 signers on all of them so far.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now Nilo didn't work on the Falcon.
Nilo,
did he?
sorry.
No,
I didn't
No.
think so. What?
No.
What
What's
was
that,
he?
Nilo?
What was he known for? Was that more Slave One?
he's Biker Scout.
Biker
He
Scout,
did
yeah.
work. He did work on that on some of the stuff, but most of his stuff was the Biker Scout.
Okay.
And I also think Slave One.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I heard that's going to be a good signature to get.
yeah. I guess NYC and I think the Hyperdrive did. They're doing a signature
Oh, are
with
they?
him right now, or
Okay.
coming up.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Sweet, dude. That's awesome, though. I'm glad you're getting into that. Like you said, you don't have to go out and spend a ton of money all the time. Like just getting small stuff like that just makes you happy. And then, after you put in the hard work, you're going to be so thankful you did it yourself and be like, dude, I made that. That's pretty badass. You take some pride in it.
Yeah, it's also for maybe future projects too, because I'm also looking at like Merlin models and some of their studio scale.
Yeah.
And if I get better at painting, because you have to put their kits together too, I can paint instead of having them paint it. I can paint it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Archive X has paint kits for each ship.
Okay.
So they sell them. I mean, granted they're expensive, but I mean, you're getting all the paints.
Yeah, and if you want it accurate, that's what you got to get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, we'll be commissioning you to do some paint jobs on our models.
Well, let me get better first. I might do a couple freebies.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, it might be a while before I get into models or anything. Because I was tempted on the DiAgostini one, the subscription one, and I was like, I just don't want to put it together and paint it. I was being lazy. That and it's a year.
You can do it though.
I think so.
You did that training remote.
Yeah, that training remote, the Trooper Trent training remote. But that, like you said, his instructional videos were phenomenal on YouTube. I mean, you just follow it to a T. And then the paint job came out really well on it. But yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Anthony, did you get anything?
No, I haven't got anything this week. Just putting finishing touches on my room and
yeah, I see you got the helmets hung up behind you. Looks good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got them hung.
Yeah.
The trooper bust.
Oh yeah, you got his helmet. Yeah, it looks good. We just got to get you a shelf over there across the back. See, you guys don't know me and Anthony live in the same town, so I have to come over and we help each other out with the rooms and everything. So
yeah, we have a cute relationship.
Yeah, as Nilda says, you have a cute relationship.
It's true. You guys do have a cute relationship. I love it.
They were like brothers. We've known each other for 20 some years.
Yeah,
it's crazy, man. Nilda, anything on your end? Anything new?
Well, I went to a con this weekend.
Oh, nice.
That was long. I did get to meet my majestic ginger man.
The ginger.
Yes, I did tell him that it was okay for him to steal my soul.
Oh, jeez. Cal Kestis is in the house.
I was like, "You're beautiful," and he's like, "Oh my god, thank you." And I was like, "No, you're really beautiful."
Stalker.
Not a stalker.
When you said that to him,
he started laughing when I said that because there was a guy behind me who also was a huge fan of him, and the guy was like, "Oh my god, I agree with her. You're beautiful." And I was like, "See, I'm not the only one."
Oh damn!
But he did sign this. Did his hair get on fire for that or what?
No.
But
he did sign this beautiful plaque.
Oh, that plaque looks sick.
I know that it was pretty sick.
Is that Ariel?
Did he like the plaque?
Yeah, bro. Ariel makes it was funny. So I was like the only one with these plaques in the con. And while I was waiting in line, a whole bunch of people were like, "Dude, where did you get these plaques?" And I was like, "I know a guy."
I know a guy. Got it off a truck.
Yeah. And then I met the voice actress for Sabine Wren in Rebels.
Dude, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
I gotta figure out like what can I do with these because this is like my 30th one.
Holy crap.
Yeah, dude. Ariel, like I'll hit him up and I'll be like, "Hey Ariel, so I'm going to this con and I'm meeting these people. Who do you think?" And he'll be like, "All right, give me an hour." And then he just sends me, like he floods me with a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm like, "All right, I'll pick that one. I want that one." But ever since I met Ariel, like that's all he's been making for me. And then today one of my friends, they gifted me this Thrawn from the episode.
Nice.
Awesome. So this bad boy is from 1998.
That's
crazy.
Look
at it, it's in good condition.
Nilda, were you born in 1998?
Yes, I was alive. I was alive.
She's like 1, 2 years old.
No, I was more than that. I was born in 87.
All right.
I was
All
alive.
right, now
Well,
you're
that was a
bragging.
good
Don't
year.
be mad
Now,
because you guys are old.
now you're bragging.
Don't be
I
mad
pulled my
because you're
first-
old.
I pulled my first
Wow.
double decade in 1987
I know. That's a BMX trick for people that don't know.
at a skate show.
I know, right?
But yeah, the con was like super nice. I got to meet Sam Whitworth again, and I forgot to send you the freaking audio. So my friend Tony, Star Wars Sith,
Yeah.
he I didn't know he was recording our whole entire conversation with Sam Whitworth on on his Apple Watch.
Oh, really?
Well, I had my t-shirt on that says, like, I love the prequels. So he says to me, he was like, what do you think about the prequels? And I was like, dude, I love them. Like, all my posters that I have are for the prequels. And, we started chit-chatting about that. And then I made a joke and I was like, I'm like, you guys should do like a Sith con where it's like all Sith lords get together. And I was like, it would be really cool, like if you and Ray Park sat next to each other doing a signing. That would be sick. So we started talking about that, and then we started talking about like we wish they did a movie based off of Darth Maul, and he just went like, I thought I knew about Darth Maul. This man just went like, oh yeah, mother this. His mother that. He was born this. Da, da, da. Like just went on a complete rant.
Oh, that dude's deep dive. Like
Hey,
he knows
like
his
deep
stuff.
lore.
You think I know
Wars.
stuff?
Yeah, you don't know shit compared to him.
Yeah. That dude's
He
crazy.
is the ultimate Sith holocron.
Yeah.
Do you know who Christian Harloff is?
Yes.
Okay. Back in the day when he was on Collider, they used to have like a trivia contest, and Sam Whitworth would annihilate everybody.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even remotely close.
It was just really impressive. Like, I get it. These people, they obtain, the acting roles and they get to be the person. But like the fact that you're deeply invested in your character and you actually like learn about them, it's like you're basically you are the character.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did that, and then afterwards we went to Cameron's panel. It was him and the girl who plays the Night Sister in the video game. So we got to see their panel. The panel was decent. It sucks because he's so deep into the the striking with the strike. So he really wasn't answering too many questions, but they did announce that they are in production on making the third video game.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool for us to hear that. And then I like drifted off and then came back and caught like the rest of Sam's panel. And one of the fans asked him like, if Lucasfilm went up to him and asked him to do, a live version of Starkiller, what would his reaction be? And he was like, I would literally shave off my hair right now.
He's ready.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm ready. Like he literally was like, I'm ready. But Tony posted that on his page. He literally was like, I will shave off all my hair.
That dude loves Star Wars, man.
He does. And it was
awesome.
I met him before at another con in Orlando, but this one was just more like meaningful because, he's one of those, actors that likes to talk to their fans for quite a while. And it was nice that this time, like the first time I met him, it was like 10 minutes. This time it was like 15 minutes of just straight talking to him.
Yeah,
and,
awesome.
He was like looking right at you and talking to you. And it didn't seem fake or anything. And it was just, like I said, it's really nice seeing an actor who's deeply invested in their character and they actually know their stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's the thing we miss out. There's no cons in our area. It's like Florida's the Mecca.
I know. Like literally there was one this past weekend. I go to New York and then I'm supposed to come back to possibly go again back to Ocala, that was by far the longest drive ever. I keep totally forgetting how big.
Which con is the one you're talking about coming up?
It's called. So it's funny. It's called Spookala or Spookala.
Oh.
It's a horror con, but this year they decided to bring people who are not horror actors.
Oh, really?
So they have the voice actress for Sabine.
Oh, nice.
I mean, not Sabine. For Hera's gonna be there. The voice actor for Ezra, and then the voice actor for Kanan. So Ariel's gonna make me all the 3 plaques so I can go meet them and have them sign it. So now I'll be complete with all the Rebels crew.
Now, Was the guy that plays K2SO going to be there? Is it?
No.
Well, I thought I saw that where I thought you
No,
posted
he's going to
something.
be at the San Francisco Comic-Con.
Oh, he's going to San Fran.
Yeah. And I'm going to be going to that one because it's the weekend of my birthday. So that's going to be like my birthday gift to myself to.
If you go to that one, I'm going to have to hit you up for that, guys. Because I've got the K2 head. I'd love to pair a signature with it.
I know when I was looking at the prices for the con, I was just like sitting there doing the math because they announced that Ewan McGregor is going to be there. But I'm like, man, if they announce Mark, I have to go. Like, I need to have him sign literally like my armpit.
That's $8,500 to sign skin, by the way. Because it's an extra charge. It's an extra charge.
I can get it tattooed that same day and just literally be like, it's there permanently.
Yeah, for $500, you better do the tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
He wrote, I really love the horror cons.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, well, they have those in Las Vegas, that's for sure.
Right.
So Nilda, do you know where that con is going to be in the city of San Francisco?
No, they haven't announced. I don't think they've announced it yet, but like I think it's funny ever since I've been commenting like on all their posts. They've liked all my little because I keep reposting their stuff and I keep posting on the comments. I'm like, come on, fucking finally tell us it's Mark Hamill. And then finally, like today, they announced that, a special legendary guest is coming.
Yeah, when you say legendary, like, who is it?
Yeah, because I just find it funny that the same time frame that they had announced his signing, it's the same time as, the signing is the send-in is supposed to be by a certain date. And then they say that it's going to go to a specific place. And that's November 13th. The con is the weekend of the 25th and the 26th.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. You transport all that stuff over there. You get it all done. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's like Thanksgiving weekend.
I know, dude. It's my birthday. I looked at it. I'm gonna fly from Fort Lauderdale to Connecticut to San Fran the day before. I'm gonna go to the con. I think I'm gonna buy the VIP passes because right now VIP is only $349 and it gives you access to just skip the line. And I already said it that if I'm going to go and take the trip to this, I'm only going to go for Mark. That's it. I'm not, as much as I would love to meet Ewan McGregor, my friend's going to New York Comic Con and he's going to go get my signature for me. So I'm going to give him like one of the Kenobi plaques that I have so he can sign it for me.
Yeah. Well,
but like Mark Hamill, I have to meet him.
Yeah. Well, since we're talking about Mark Hamill, can you guys see the picture? Like I said, I can't see anything. So what do you guys think about this? So they were doing a minimum $500 for the signing, but then they also charged you, say, because if you wanted to get a plaque, it was an extra $100. If you wanted to get like a 40 by 27 poster, I think it was extra $500.
A Funko Pop box. You couldn't even send the Funko. You had to send the Funko Pop box, and it needed to be folded.
Is that
$140
plus the 500?
Plus the 500. If you wanted personalization, was another 100. If you wanted quotes, it was another 100 on top of it.
Like I get it. Like I think the last time he signed, what was that, around 2017, 2018, roughly in there. But look, like as expensive as this was, it sold out extremely fast.
I think they sold out within like 25, 30 minutes.
Is that not crazy? But Nilda, I don't know. I believe it was you and I that might have been talking, or PJ, where we were talking like, listen, hold off because he's going to show up somewhere else.
Well, you and I were talking about like, damn, do we really want to? I was going to do it. Like I literally was going to pay for it. But then when I put the two dates together, I was like, wait a second. I was like, I heard a rumor through one of my friends who works in the con biz that they told me he might be going to San Francisco Comic-Con. And I was like, I would rather spend the extra money, fly there, actually physically meet him.
Right. Yeah.
As opposed to sending something in.
Yeah.
And then getting it signed and I'm not there. Like if it's him, I have to meet him. Like I did the same thing with Billy D. Williams. Did I really want to pay $300 to meet Billy D. Williams for 5 minutes? No, but because it's Billy D. Williams. I
Right.
did it.
Yeah, but like you say, for $500 plus whatever extras you're gonna get, I mean, I would rather if I'm gonna spend that much money, I want to meet them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
And I remember our reactions at ICC when we thought that Mark Hamill was there because that guy looked just like him.
Yeah, thanks,
And
Anthony.
thanks, Anthony, by the way. You caused me to almost have a heart attack. I almost elbowed the shit out of some girl who looked like
Hilda
Queen
comes running
Amidala.
across. Where's he?
Dude,
at?
I was like, where is he?
Yeah, he was a dead ringer. That
That
guy-
dude looked just like him.
But Sean's text message to me was hilarious. He was like, Nilda, hurry up and get here. And I went, what? And he goes, Mark Hamill. And I went, what? And I just like took off. I said, fuck you to whoever I was talking to. And
probably
just
dropped
ran.
everything she had in her hands. And
She
took
did.
off.
She was pushing old women and babies out of the way. She's like, I'm coming. Mark, I love you.
I felt bad because I was taking a picture of a girl who looks so good as Queen Amidala. And I'm
Oh,
literally
yeah, that
like,
Amidala
all right,
was-
fucking
Oh
wait.
yeah.
Oh, that was
I
too
literally
funny.
was like, bye. And she looked at me like rude. I'm like, for Mark Hamill, yeah, I'm going to be extremely rude to you.
Yeah. RMD.
Yeah, me and RMD have been talking about this since they announced it. They're going to have to announce it tomorrow. It was funny today. They were like, oh, our next guest wielded the Darksaber. So everybody was like writing on the comments. They were like, oh, it could be this person. It could be that person. And then they announced it's Katie Sackhoff. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's whatever. I can see her at another con. But
Yeah,
Yeah, she got
she'll
to
be-
a lot of them.
She'll be at ICC before you know it.
yeah.
Well,
That-
if it, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Sean.
I was gonna say if it wasn't Thanksgiving weekend,
Yeah.
you know, I have family that live up there, so you know what I mean. But my mom and dad live in Arizona, so that's where I will be for Thanksgiving. So
gotcha.
because we get 4 days off for that, so I was like, man, that would be cool because you know the Bay Area is an awesome place. So
Yeah.
it's
Oh, I've
been fun
already,
to
like-
hang out with you guys. So
Yeah, I talked to RMD. Like, if I go there for the amount of time that I want to go for, like, I'm gonna do the con, get to meet Mark Hamill, and then afterwards, I'm gonna go check out Lucasfilm.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
That,
the
yeah.
Presidio.
Yeah,
You've got to if you're there.
no,
Yeah,
I know, and that's what me
100%.
and RMD were talking about. He was like,
Mhm.
"Dude, if you go, you got to check it out." And I just want to be next to the Yoda fountain, like, oh.
I know, right? Yeah, and then now the fact that Mark's coming out, and if he's going to start signing more, hopefully he'll show up at MegaCon in Florida. Do you know that line would be it would be on, you'd spend all day just
I
in his
would.
line.
I would be camping out there from like 1 a.m.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
So, why do you think
Yeah.
Why do you think he's charging so much? I mean, that seems way.
Santino.
Because that's what they're doing now, dude. Like,
Well,
my friend was telling
Obi.
me when they met Billy D. Williams, the signatures were $100. And then the same thing happened with Ashley Eckstein. Like, when I first met Ashley, her signature was $40.
Mm-hmm.
That was
That was-
$40 with a signature, personalization. You can take a selfie with her. When I just recently saw her at SuperCon, because of the Ahsoka show, she went from a $40 signature to a $175 signature.
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
What was
And I
she,
even I joked
Uh,
with her and I said to her, I was like, you know, this is gonna be the last time we do this, right?
Yeah. That's
what
crazy.
was her price at ICCC?
Well, 2 years ago.
100.
Well, 2 years
100.
ago, was she 100 or 80? Something like that. Close.
I think it
to
was
Okay.
like 80 or 100.
Yeah, but that was
what
2 years ago.
Anthony Daniels and Ian McDermott? They were like 100 apiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Well,
that's reasonable.
Yeah, but the thing is, you
yeah.
can't base ICC and like those other big name cons because Michael Havens, when he created ICC, he did it for the collectors.
Right.
Okay.
He
All right.
when he gets like what he explained to us a long time ago when we had him on the show, when he gets the celebrities to come out there, he wants them all kind of to have like the same price.
Yeah.
So it's
Gotcha.
convenient for everybody who goes there.
It's not
because-
a big
Right.
markup.
Yeah, because when we went and saw them at ICC, we paid $100 for all their signatures. But then
Mhm.
what was it, like 3 weeks later, they were at Celebration and their things were like, I think Anthony Daniels was like $350.
Yeah.
Ian was like $400.
Yeah.
So it just depends on the type of con that you go to.
But ICC's. Go ahead, Sean.
I also think it's official picks too, who
Yeah.
does all this stuff, you know. And
They're-
to Mark Hamill doesn't sign very often, and he's getting old, and he's having issues with signing. So I think that's kind of the reason why he's upping the price.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is because
sure.
you know we don't know how much longer he's going to be doing this for.
And that's why I did the whole Billy D. Williams thing. Like, I was getting shit from my friends as to why I was spending $300.
Mhm.
And I said to them, I named 4 reasonable reasons. I said, 1, I will never hear about him ever coming to Florida. This was like a rarity.
Right.
Number 2, he's almost 90.
Yeah, he was
So,
moving
like-
slow at Celebration.
And he was moving slow at Fanboy when I met him. They had to bring him down in a wheelchair.
Damn.
So, like, the fact to see that, it made me very sad. But at the same time, it was like, dude, like, I'm never going to meet Billy D. Williams ever in my life. I need to take advantage of this now. And yeah, I paid $300, but it is what it is. I got, less than 30 seconds with him. I got to hear him talk, and I got very teary-eyed because I literally was looking at the coolest brother in the galaxy, and he signed my toy for me.
Did he say, "What do we have here"?
What
Yeah,
do
he
we
did.
have here?
And then, like, the whole entire time, like, I'm one of those type of people that I get so excited to go meet celebrities. And then when I go and meet them, I don't know what the hell to say. I completely become quiet.
Yeah.
So, like, meeting him, I was like, oh my God, sir, it was an honor to meet you. And I was like holding it in.
Stuttering.
And I was just like, oh my God, it's Billy D. Williams. Like, he's majestic.
Oh, that's awesome. But let's finish up bounty pickups real quick. I got actually a couple of things in this week.
Oh, by the
Ooh.
way, Sean, to blame you. Thank
Oh,
you.
What did I do?
My little Indonesia gift is coming soon.
Oh yeah, a little 3PO.
Beer. Oh,
No,
yeah.
Solo.
Ah.
Over there decided to, show this beautiful, majestic thing.
That's
Catacomb?
nice.
He told me where he got it from. And then they announced that they were just doing the helmets, and I went and bought it.
Dude, that for the price, it's so it's an awesome piece.
Nah, dude, the
It's
price that
really
they
How
gave
much was the
sick.
helmet? Or the hill?
With shipping from Indonesia and the helmet, I got it for. They actually knocked the pricing down, Sean. By the way, they originally were quoting me $484. I got it down to $439.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
not bad.
Yeah, so it was like $200 and something for the actual helmet itself. It was the shipping that cost so much.
Well, it's
Does it light up?
Yes.
Yeah. Mine lights up. You see it?
Yeah, I see. But she's getting the head, okay? You
Oh.
got the
No.
body.
But the
No,
head
I think
lights
it's
up
the
too.
I think it's the same head.
Oh,
that's
is it?
up. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and then I
The
got
only
that.
cool thing about it is that for the helmet stands, it comes with like this cool like biker, like the biker helmet stands.
Mhm.
And then the bottom it has like the actual plaque, and it says like C3PO, and it says their company name and everything.
Yeah.
But Sean already told me that once I get it, he's gonna teach me how to like do the
Yeah.
light because it's a little tricky, right?
Yeah, it's like like a watch battery adapter, but it's like on these real thin cables that go to a USB port. That's how I have that. So when I come in, I just flip the switch in the room and the eyes light up. I was so glad to find that adapter. Like it took me forever to find one. And I was like, I found the exact one I needed. And they were like $11.
Oh wow.
Amazon?
No, it was a place out of like Boston that sold like Christmas decorations. It was so weird. I did a random Google search on that watch battery USB adapter, and that was the only place I found it. And it was like $11. I was like,
Wow, cool.
done.
Okay.
Done. I know Santino's like, I need to do a room tour already.
I know, but all of you do.
I know. It's coming, Santino, within the month maybe. Like I have everything in here I kind of want to show off for now, so I need to get it done. It's been 2.5 years.
I won't do a room tour until I buy an actual home.
Oh, there you go.
So like until I buy a house, like no one will see the rest
No
of
one's gonna
this
see the
room.
rest.
Just this.
Top secret.
There's
Yeah.
the room tour.
There it is. He's got the whole. That's a house tour. It's not a room tour. You got the whole house.
Yeah, and I got stuff upstairs too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, so I picked these up this week. So I've got the Gentle Giant
Oh, nice.
Oh, you got it in.
Twins!
Okay.
Legends in 3D.
Twins.
How's you like it?
Dude, it's awesome. Like it's
Yeah, that's
actually a
good.
pretty good likeness of them.
Yeah.
Like
Dude, it's gotta be my favorite. Like I have mine, and
got
you
the
know, I
X-wing
tell you.
base. And I
Yeah.
love them because they're pretty inexpensive. And I know, Nilda, you sent me the link to the one on Macari, but I actually had like some Amazon gift
Point.
cards and stuff for my birthday. So that's what I ended up buying with it. And then I got this one today. I got the Yoda Gentle
nice.
Giant Legends in 3D.
Yeah,
Oh, it's got a
Janine,
little house too.
Janine has one.
Yeah, so I got it pretty cheap on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
And it came brand new sealed in the package. I'm like, done.
How much is cheap? Like $100?
Yeah, $100.
No, sweet.
Yeah.
That's a win-win.
Oh, absolutely. So I'm starting to collect these now.
They're so cool.
But
Yeah, I'm waiting for that Gamorrean guard to come out.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be sick.
Nah, dude, I want the Palpatine face.
I pre-ordered the Palpatine.
I need the Palpatine because I have Vader, so I need both of them together.
Yeah, I pre-ordered the Palps and I pre-ordered the Vader with the cracked helmet. And then when they announced the Gamorrean, I'm up. Yeah, I think that's done.
I have Philip Robinson's Emperor. So.
Oh, do you have it? Did he make it for you, or did you get it from someone?
No, he made it for me. That was the first one I got like a few years ago.
Nice, yeah.
And then obviously I got Maul like earlier this year.
Oh, did you get them all? So, yeah, I've got the.
Yeah, he's right there.
Nice. Yeah, that's one of my favorite pieces. Like it's
dude,
unreal how scary it looks.
I think the only Maul piece that I would ever want to buy, and it's because we saw it at ICC, is that whole. I think it's from Sideshow. The whole Maul bust.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the bust. Yeah.
That
is
the
Philip Robinson's better.
Yeah, 100%.
It blows it away.
Send me
100%.
Sean. Send me a picture of yours.
Yeah,
later.
it's up. Yeah,
it's
unbelievable.
I'll show you now.
Don's just like, I'll grab it right here. Yeah, it's unbelievable. The details.
I would say the only difference.
Wow.
Like, where the
turn it a little
I
sideways.
wish there was maybe it went all the way down to the shoulders.
Angle it a little bit, Sean. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, like Anthony said, I wish that like
Sean, I live
it was
in
a little
Florida.
bit bigger.
You can ship it over here.
Yeah, I wish it went down further, like the Sideshow one. But
Stone.
Yeah.
Hey, Stone. He didn't have his headphones. Stone.
Yo,
can you hear me? Okay, so when Phil made that for me, I actually made plaques and sent him plaques to sign for it. And you there? Yeah. So he signed 2 of them for me, so I have an extra Robinson plaque for that Maul.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, a signature one. I'll send it to you.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, because it's just sitting in my drawer. Like I have one by it, and I haven't. I had him sign 2 of them in case he screwed it up. So I made 2 of them. But
well, that's nice of you, man.
And the fact that you have it, like it's not like everyone has a Phil Robinson Darth Maul. And then I've got that plaque. I'm like, who am I going to give that to?
Does it come with the robe?
You can get it with the robe. I got it with the hood.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get the hood.
I got the hood, but it's too nice of a piece to cover up with the hood. Mm-hmm. I have the hood sitting in a drawer. I'm like, I'm not going to cover it up.
The Ray Park likeness is just insane.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable. Like it's freaky, unbelievable how realistic it looks.
Yeah,
dude.
And I got my master replicas saber paired with it up here.
Nice. Oh, nice. It's always like cool when you meet I've met Ray a couple times, and it's cool like when you have him sign stuff of like Darth Maul, and then you see him holding it, and then you're just like, like even with my shirt, like you see the likeness of his face, and you're just like, fuck, that's Darth Maul.
Yeah, that's the man.
Don't look at me.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool because the plaques that you got signed, I have one of them.
Oh, really?
I have the Marcel print.
Yeah.
That obviously I'm gonna be January or February. It'll be getting framed. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so that'll be.
I'll tell you this, and I tell Marcel that all the time. That day was the longest signing day ever, because the whole entire time I'm like, fuck, it's going to be really busy. I don't want to be there all day. I was like, let me figure something out. And I remember I called that comic book shop, and I was just like, hey, so I'm coming in with 35 signatures. I don't want to hold people up. Like, do you think that maybe I could be like second or third in line? And when I got there, I got there super early in the morning. I ended up being 4th in line. And the people in front of me just saw me with stacks of stuff. And the one guy in front of me was like, how many things are you getting signed? I was like, well, I got 35 plaques. I go, and I got 3 other items here that are mine. I go, and my 2 friends that are meeting up with me, they got 6 other items. So we've got like 50 in total. And they were like, oh shit. So then when I got to meet the store owner, he was like, how many things do you have in total? I was like, between me and my friends, I've got 50 items that need to get signed. And he was like, we're going to move you first.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then they told Ray's agent, and then his agent went and spoke to him. And then me and him, I had like a good 25 minutes of just me and Ray just like bullshitting while he was signing all this stuff. And he was kind enough where he gave me a whole bunch of, he gave me like 6 8x10 pictures signing for free. He was like, here, you want this? Do you want that? He was like, oh, you have a YouTube channel? He's like, do you want me to do your intro for you? I was like, dude, you can do whatever you want.
Hell yeah.
Like, you could shit on the hood of my car if you want to, and I wouldn't mind.
I don't know about going that far.
No, but it was just like, he was such a giving person that I was just like, I was so overwhelmed that day. And then when we left, I sat in the car, and I was just sitting there before I started my car. I just sat there and I went, holy crap. I just got 50 freaking items, things signed by Ray Park. I was like, we were talking for like half an hour. I was like, you gave me like 6 free things. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is so cool.
What's up, Joel? We got Joel Hazy in the house.
Trooper Hub probably would have liked, the shitting on the hood or whatever. You know
no,
what I mean?
Trooper Hub only likes when you cry.
Oh yes.
I'm definitely going to send him a whole bunch of crying videos.
Oh, jeez. Hey, Sean, here's that. Can you see it?
Oh, that's really pretty.
That is really nice.
So that's how he signs it, just his name, Phil.
Oh, yeah. Phil, yeah, I think I've seen.
That plaque is huge.
I think I've seen. I think maybe I saw yours.
Did you? You might have.
Yeah.
The only thing that I got mine in 2021, so that's the only thing you're gonna have 2021 on there. But it's
that's okay.
Yeah.
I'll just take my marker. Just kidding.
I know that's a tough. Hey, that's not an easy signature. That's just a rare. I message him. I'm like, dude, will you sign 2 plaques for him? He's like, yeah.
Well, I did the same thing for Gordon Tarpley for my IG88 head.
Oh, really?
I had him sign a plaque. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all. I just like having plaques to pair with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got the K2SO head that Joel made me. That I want to put. Is it Alan Taducky? What's his last name? The place. I can't remember.
K2SO.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Alan that plays K2SO. But yeah, I want to get his signature to go with it.
Yeah, if I go, Sean, just give it to me.
Yeah,
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I know.
I get a thrill. I don't know why, but like lately I get thrills just like standing in line and getting signatures, which is funny. My buddy and I, while we were driving up to Ocala, he was telling me, he's like, dude, you do these a lot. And I said, yeah. And, I was like shooting the shit with him, and another friend of mine was willing enough wanted to be like, I guess, a private investor into the idea that I was thinking about pitching. I kind of wanted to just do like a signature series only, but like for cons. So like I would be the one going to get it, and then I would offer my services for doing it.
You should.
Because I'm hitting about 8 to 12 cons a week.
Well, you're staying
a week. Holy crap.
a year. Like I'm doing 8 to 12 cons a year. So,
wow. That's
crazy. It's a lot of Star Wars.
That's crazy.
You should, because you're sitting there standing in line.
Yeah. And every con that I literally have gone to, this last one I won, I brought 12 items with me. 3 were just personally for me, but everything else was for other people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You should start a whole thing called Line Wars.
Line Wars, I know. I'm waiting in line.
Line Wars. I'm waiting in line.
Jeez.
But I said if I did that, like just moving forward, with everything that I experienced with this past con, I'm just going to be, everything now is going to be all VIP. I have to buy VIP tickets.
You have to.
Yeah, if I decide to move forward and do this, which I might steal your thing called Line Wars. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, right.
Make it like a line and then like the whole galaxy in the background. But I would do that. Like I would have to pay for VIP, because then that's a guarantee that you are going to get the signature.
Oh, yeah. All right. So let's get to the main topic of the night. Let's get to some Ahsoka talk.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to do a little different tonight, guys. We're going to, we're just going to pull the video up, and we're all just going to slowly scroll through it and then kind of talk about it as we go. Share the screen real quick. Like I said, Neil, to kind of monitor the chat for me, because I'm not going to be able to see the screen.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on. We have a couple of people that have joined. Let me reach out to the other ones that were earlier.
We got
My friend Crystal came on.
Yeah.
We said hi to JMC, Trooper Hub with all his crazy talks.
Santino.
What's up, Darth
We
Kenobi?
got Joel and Obi.
Joe Housey, Obi. I got to see him at Ocala Comic Con. That was fun. Jake Bream. And who else? Yeah, Obi, I 100% agree with you. Anybody who goes and meets Sam Witwer, you make sure you get to those lines early because he literally will talk to fans for like 10, 15 minutes tops each. And the lines are very slow.
It wouldn't be a show without having one a night.
I know. Wait, you got to do one for PJ. Come on. Do it. Do it. No, you know what character I'm talking about.
Oh, we can't do that one.
You got to do it.
I can't do that one.
It's one for when he comes back, we'll do Misa back.
I know, right? That's what. Yeah, Misa back. Actually, I can't find it.
Make sure it's the shirtless.
I know, right?
Jar Jar Binks.
Jeez.
Oh, yo,
so creepy.
Yeah, kind of reminded me of that.
He's selling himself out.
Kangaroo. You ever seen
Yeah.
kangaroo that's all like jacked up?
Yeah,
that's funny. Oh, that's too good. But yeah, let's get into some Ahsoka talk. So good, right?
Yeah, we're giving you the chance not to watch now. No,
I know, right? Yes. By the way,
spoiler
alert! You're on Zipcast every Wednesday. We talk about the recent series. So if you haven't seen the latest episode of Ahsoka, we will catch you on the flip side because we are about to talk about it. Oh man, this was such a good episode.
This was such a trippy scene right here.
You know, yeah. And the thing about this is like, this is the only time we really look. It really freaks you out when I try to move this.
Thrawn is a loser.
Is that what he said?
That's the name of somebody's name.
That's somebody's name. It's called Thrawn is a loser.
So when it showed them going through hyperspace, this is supposed to be happening at the same time as season 3 Mando.
Yes.
Do you think that's what Grogu saw them?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
I'm putting 100% guarantee that's what it was.
That's my head canon too.
Yeah.
But don't you think they would be going faster?
They passed him.
Yeah, they passed him. And you saw that Grogu was like trying to reach for he was reaching for the glass. So I'm pretty sure he could sense that it was Ahsoka because they've already had an interaction with each other.
I got you. Yeah. I didn't
like,
even
the wells
my
passed.
People's.
Yeah, the wells passed them.
Yes.
When they were in hyperspace.
I didn't even think about that.
I could see that.
Yeah.
That's a good. That's
supposed
a good.
To be in the same timeline.
Yeah.
Okay. Anthony, we think alike.
This is supposed to be happening at the same time as season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's why I was curious if that was what other people thought.
I like when she's like, "Oh, tell me a story," and he's like, "Which one?" And she's like, "Number one's the best." And I was thinking, is she talking about Star Wars: A New Hope?
He did start off with saying in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah. That's why I was like, when she goes, "Number one's the best," something like that.
Yeah.
She said it. Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah." Was she?
I thought she said whichever one's the best or something like that.
No, I think she said like the first one was the best.
Oh, okay.
Something to that nature.
Right.
But yeah,
I love their like relationship and banter.
Yeah.
I actually really like this droid.
Yes.
I would love to just get a bust version of him. So Joel Hawsey, if you hear me.
He's already got he just
Joel's already got it. Joel's already got the 6 scale figure this thing made.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is this thing looking crazy like on the screen? Because
no, it looks good.
It's weird because as I'm doing it, like it's almost flickering white. But this is cool how you see right through the teeth.
Yeah.
And let me keep on.
Well, I was getting kind of nervous because when they were in that spot inside the whale, I was thinking like, man, this is going to be a filler episode. You know what I mean? The way they were talking, I was like, man. But
Yeah.
but obviously, it gets better.
Yeah, I actually like this cell door, the triangle. Like it's just cool.
And I know that I'm the most biased person to, ask this question because, you guys all know I love Daddy Balin, but
Yeah.
tell me that every shot that this man is in is not iconic.
Look
Like,
at
look
him.
at this.
He's
Look at him.
He's stoic. He is.
I know.
He has
He
a
is
very
awesome.
powerful presence.
It's a
Every scene
very
he's in.
powerful presence.
Oh, it's
Man.
just a shame.
It's I
just a
know.
shame.
It makes me so sad because I wish that he was still alive
Mhm.
just to
Yes.
witness like how
Just-
iconic of a character he is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot.
Well, I think both him and Shin are the best characters, honestly. In
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I
show.
agree.
Yeah. Balin's my favorite character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just the way he talks and like
Yes.
the way he explains, like in this episode, the way he was more detailed in explaining
Mhm.
about like the Force and like what he experienced in the Jedi Temple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just really it sounds like somebody reading, like a story. Like I could sit here and like in a fire pit and just hear him talk about like old stories about Jedi Temple.
Yeah, I like his ideology, and
Yes.
he seems to be like a historian.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, he is a very, very interesting character.
And his outfits sick.
Yep.
Like he's
Yep.
just it's awesome.
It's like a knight.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like this character.
Yeah. And Shin's my girlfriend, so
Oh, is she? Man.
Yeah. PJ's not here, so he can't fight.
He,
for
he can't
himself.
he can't
No,
defend.
no, he can't
She got,
defend the fact
she
that
got
he loves
crazy
me
eyes
too.
though.
Oh, that's
got
a
crazy eyes.
Oh, that's a crazy one.
Yeah. You know what they say about the crazy ones?
Hmm.
They're fun until they show you the crazy.
Until you find out about the crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this little ring ship is sweet. And it's
Yeah.
big enough to bring back that Star Destroyer. Yeah. I like how she's like, oh, I didn't get a room with a view. And she's so mad because she kind of gave herself up and thought she was going to be treated better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be quite honest with you. Like this whole banter between the three of them, and then they're discussing about like why did Balin bring in Sabine? I kept thinking to myself, like the way he was talking, I was like, oh my God, I really do not hope that, Ezra's dead. And, they've told her to come onto this journey that she'll find her friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd be dead.
Dude,
No.
and this shot right here.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So cool.
This is sick.
Really cool.
Sick.
This
Mhm.
is sick.
Yeah, it reminded me of Rogue One with the giant Jedi.
Yes.
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 Well, it also has that part of Coruscant too, with kind of like how some of the
Mhm.
statues are.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, as soon as I saw this shot, like I was
Oh,
sitting on the couch and I was just like, oh, we're about to see the Night Sisters.
Oh, they are awesome.
Awesome. Like when Hot Toy
Look at
last night
this.
announced, I was like, please give me a Night Sister. Please.
Man. Just the outfits. It's crazy. Like the Royal Guards. Any little accent of red in
Yeah.
Star Wars just really brings it out. But yeah, they look
Hi,
Yeah, and they're all different
PJ.
too.
I like
They're
the way
all
their
DJs in.
voices were.
Yeah, he says, hi guys. Wish I was there with you guys. Still recovering.
Dude,
We
just
miss you.
get well, brother. Get well.
I like how their voices were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I love now that they're bringing more of like the witchcraft aspect
Yeah.
of Star Wars. And, like I said, like the con that we just recently went to, hearing Sam talk about like more of like the Night Sisters and, all the, Dothamir stuff, like it's, like we're really seeing this.
Yeah. And these like orbs that they use.
Yeah. Well, the first witch was in the Ewok show.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you like how they called her a Jedi?
She's like,
So-
you smell.
So they
Yeah.
sense something in her. So
I'll be right back.
I don't know how they're gonna, if they're really gonna give her force abilities, because
I
I feel
really
like
hope
they-
not.
I think they're going to, because they've been teasing this whole time. Even when this part that's coming up where she was in the cell and she kind of reaches out and you see the dust shake off the wall.
Yeah.
And you're like, is she really using it? And then it's the Star Destroyer.
It's funny,
I
every morning after an episode of Ahsoka, I'm always like I like to listen to Star Wars theory, like
Yeah.
what he thinks, because
Mhm.
I love how big of his imagination is. And every time he does an episode, he's always like, guys, this is the greatest show ever. He's like, but come on, Sabine, really? A
Yeah.
Jedi? Don't do
Yeah.
this.
I don't want
Yeah.
her to be a Jedi either. I just want her
Neither
to be a
do I.
Mandalorian like she's supposed to be.
Yeah, she's supposed to be a Mandalorian. That's it.
Mhm.
Now,
Yeah.
now is this hinting that every Mandalorian
Right.
is going to be a Jedi? No.
I mean, like if you think about it, only a few were holding that dark saber. So, but that's, I mean, obviously they practice with it. Doesn't mean like they
Right.
force sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, this scene was interesting too, like the conversation that he had with her. Like he was basically telling her, like, back in the Jedi Temple, they would tell stories of this place, and then she was like, "Well, there's really not much to tell." And she goes, "Well, I don't remember these stories," and then he had to remind her, like, "Well, you weren't brought up in the temple, so wonder how she doesn't know that she was like." I'm curious about her backstory. Like,
Well, I
I'm
think she's
curious about his because
oh yeah,
he obviously knew Anakin
oh
when
yeah,
he was Anakin.
he was a general.
He
Yeah.
was a general.
Ron called
So,
him general.
I know that there's like theories out there in the internet universe that they think that he was also trained by Qui-Gon.
Mm. Yeah, he's old enough.
That could be possible.
He's old enough. Because I was doing the math. I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, he knew Anakin. He fought around the same time as Anakin, but he's definitely a little bit older than Anakin. So I would say he would probably be like about Obi-Wan's age.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be around the same age.
Who, him and Anakin?
Yes. Because this is he's way older in this, obviously. This is way ahead of time. So
Yeah, he should be roughly the same age as Anakin.
yeah.
I have a better theory of who his master was.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear.
Plo Koon.
Koon.
Yep.
Really?
I was gonna agree with you. I was gonna say that.
Do you know who Dave Filoni's favorite character is?
Plo Koon.
Plo Koon.
Yep.
Could be. Could be.
And who found Ahsoka?
Plo
That
Koon.
is true.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the scene where I was saying where she was trying to use the Force, and I'm like, this is going to be the one. And then the dust kind
We're
of
probably going to
comes
get
off
that
the
at the
wall.
end.
That's what I was thinking. It's going to be one of those where she needs like dire need for it, and she uses
Yeah.
all of her being to save herself or to save someone. Maybe something's going to happen to Ezra, and just her passion for him, and she reaches out. Maybe she pushes someone out of the way. Something like that's going to happen. Like it's going to be a dramatic event.
Maybe Ezra will give her some midichlorians.
Maybe.
I don't think the love is like that with those two.
No. Oh, this scene is
Dude,
unreal.
when
Look at
I
this.
saw the ship, I
Look
was
at
like,
this.
yes.
This is unbelievable. And it
Yeah,
had
pretty.
it's got the markings. I tell you what, anyone out there that has not seen Rebels, you seriously need to at least watch the last season, because it's called the Ahsoka show, but this thing's a straight continuation. It's season 5 of Rebels. It's unbelievable. It's live action. And now we have a Star Destroyer, Thrawn Star Destroyer. This is
Yeah,
I
but
like how it
Thrawn
looked like it
Star
took some
Destroyer
damage.
has a name.
Well, what's the name?
What is it? Shamaria?
I thought you were calling it shitty.
No. No.
But no, it's funny because like how it's all patched up with like these gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Because at the end of Rebels, you had the Pergolas that were attacking it. Because remember when Ezra actually got onto the Star Destroyer and he was facing, against Thrawn, and he called the Pergolas and they were attacking it. And then, for people that don't know how Thrawn got here, the Pergola actually attached themselves to this ship and went into hyperspace and went into this galaxy.
Yeah.
So for anyone that hasn't seen Rebels, that's how they got here. But just to see this in live action after you see this ship in the cartoon, like it's so awesome. And then the way it just kind of close encounters it just kind of hovers over. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the
Dude,
damage
look at that.
on the side of it.
yes, that's where all the Pergolars were like ramming their heads into it. Oh, this thing is so sick.
Dude, it makes me want to buy like a huge Star Destroyer.
Dude, look at the witches. Like I love the witches.
Yeah.
They're just cool.
Like no emotion whatsoever.
No.
I wasn't sure how I would like them in live action, but it works.
Oh, I'm digging them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. You know, I was really thrown to, you know, Mother Townsend because she was awesome.
Mhm.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys aren't
Dude.
probably gonna like when I would talk about these guys.
Hot
When
Toys
they
is going
zoomed-
nuts.
When they zoomed in on Enoch's face, I was like, oh.
Dude, look at this. Look at the troops.
Yeah.
Dude, this is sick. And then you got the TIE fighters hanging. It's like, oh. And Thrawn comes walk. This is great. It's a great scene.
You know, they're all the zombie troopers, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They were the zombie ones.
Well,
yeah.
because if you look, they all have the red from the
The red
witches,
patches.
This is
the red patches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
Is it
just I'm not a fan of that at all.
Is it almost like a sash that's wrapped around their armor? It's not painted on there, right? It's like a sash.
No,
I
it's
think
all material.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's like a
I think
sash.
it's
Yeah,
gonna be
Mhm.
like what kind of bounds the zombie.
Oh.
Dude, I want this.
And then this
so
dude
bad.
turns around. You know what this reminds me of? Straight out of, remember Gladiator? When
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was
he
thinking.
was fighting the one guy where the tigers came out. It's like
Yeah.
I see this in Gladiator, and I see it. It was the main villain that was in Excalibur, which
So this
very
is
old.
Oh,
this
the
is Thrawn's
sign.
this
Yeah.
is Thrawn's trooper.
Yeah, dude, he's so sick.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this.
It was
It's-
Gallagher.
Oh,
It's
I'm not-
different.
I don't like it at all.
It's not Star Wars, bro.
Well, you know what I'm trying
You
to
know what
tell
I mean?
myself. Well, I'm trying to
because
tell
it's more
myself.
of the dark side.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
telling myself it's in a different galaxy. Like I'm trying to convince myself, but it's
yeah,
just
but it's kind of hard, dude. It's hard.
I agree
you-
with
but
you.
you look-
DJ.
but-
Eyes wide shut. Big.
but-
Yeah.
But look at all the troopers. That's Star Wars. Look at the TIE fighters. That's Star Wars.
Yeah, but they're all a bunch of force farts. They're gonna be just like Merrick. You know what I mean? Like, well, yeah, because they're all being like they're like ghosts, basically. Like they're being used the magic
Yeah.
from the witches. It's just I don't know. I mean, I just I'm original trilogy guy, and this is kind of where my original trilogy head goes.
Yeah.
And I'm just not a fan of it.
I'm with you too, but it's like it's something different.
Yeah.
So
I
again,
mean,
this is Elon Musk in the
Yes.
flesh.
I think he looks better than Elon Musk, but okay.
Nah, dude, come on. So look, I was breaking it down because like even Craig was looking at this and he was like, he looks nothing like the cartoon, and I was like, facts. One, he has a dad bod, he's got a gut, so it means Thrawn's been eating great while he's been out there, waiting to be found.
He was eating a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he looks old. I hate saying that, but he looks old.
He is
Look,
old.
All they have, yeah, but
cool.
dude, they could have done it so easily. They
Yeah.
sell, for makeup, for anything. They sell these pasties that you put on the side here, and they kind of give you a lift.
Yeah.
The cartoon animated version had very high cheekbones, like how you were complaining about Hera.
Yeah, but you want to know what's crazy? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but even if you look at his forehead, they put prosthetics on the forehead because you almost have like a widow's peak, like that V.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they could've put
like
more
the-
on him though.
Yeah, they could have put more on him. They could have given him more of a high top hair, and they
Yeah,
just
yeah.
needed to emphasize his cheekbones a little bit more to look like Thrawn. The eyes were spot on.
Yeah, because knowing that you're coming from animated into live action, like you're gonna have to let the actor look somewhat animated. So yes, prosthetics I think is a definite must.
It would
do that-
make him not look like he was a white human painted blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I agree with Nilda. I wasn't a big fan. I'm a huge Thrawn fan. I
Yeah, I
read all the
love
books, and this was just the voice was awesome. But it's
Dude,
just-
yes, just to hear his
I just-
voice again was awesome.
Am I
just
one of
don't-
those weirdos that I closed my eyes last night while he was talking?
Yeah, you're weird.
Just to be like, oh my god, just to be like, no, just so I could be like, oh my god, that's Thrawn. Oh my god, that's Thrawn.
and then you open your eyes, and he's driving a Tesla.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or he's telling me, let's go to SpaceX.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, he had the demeanor and the voice, and even
see,
the
look.
posture, but it was just like the look was.
I
a
want
little-
that high cheekbones. This.
Mhm.
All you had
I
to do
agree.
was that.
Yeah, same
That's
thing
it.
with hair. They could have put the higher cheekbones. That would have
Yep.
kind of made her
Done
shape.
something, some
Yeah, yeah.
prosthetic.
Or even if you don't do the high cheekbones, like you can emphasize like even airbrushing.
Right.
You can make the to give it
contour.
a hollow contour. All they had to do was contour. They have the most expensive makeup artists there.
But
Contour.
look at the
fuck out of his
witches.
face.
It's like,
Yeah, look at the witches. The witches were more contour than he was.
yeah.
You contour his face just a little bit, and there you could see it.
He could at least worked out.
Right.
The dad bod doesn't bother me as much as if they would have done some more with the face.
Yeah.
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 But look how awesome this shot is with the troopers and the
Mhm.
witches and Balin. I mean, it's just sick. Just
No, that is cool.
That shot right there alone is like great
Yeah.
star. It's awesome. Yeah.
Balin probably got a hard on, like, yeah, Daddy Thrawn is here.
They got the red eyes right though.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah.
That was the one thing. Remember, Sean? I kept complaining about that.
Yeah.
I was hoping they weren't gonna screw that up because
Yeah.
in the trailer it looked very, like how Anthony said it. It looked like a white guy painted in makeup.
Right. Well, I said
But-
it about Hera too.
Yeah,
Like-
but
Yeah,
here,
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
but I do love that they did correct because the forehead part wasn't in the trailer.
No.
So that was, I don't know. I would have to go back and see, but they added that.
Okay. Yeah. But we got Thrawn. We got Thrawn
We
in this
did.
episode.
We
Ezra
did. We
in
got him
this
early,
episode.
earlier than we
Like,
thought.
Yeah. So
That's
hopefully
three back-to-back episodes that we got on Ahsoka where they're hitting you with surprises. The first one
Yeah.
was Anakin. Then the second one was that whole Anakin episode.
Yeah.
And then we get Thrawn on the next one. So I feel like in the next two episodes, I don't think nothing is going to be a filler.
No. And at the
No,
end
no.
of this, we'll give our rating on it. But right here, so when he's talking to Sabine, he's like, he lets her go. I understand why he lets her go, so they can go find Ezra, and he sends Balin after it. But he says to her, like, I want to thank you for helping me, get out of exile. I'm like, well, how did she actually help him? Like, I mean,
Well, because
it was
she
all
had the-
Morgan, though, right? Like,
No,
No,
she
but
Well,
she
no,
had
because she had
the
the
ball in her hand.
ball, the yeah.
oh,
She gave it to Balin.
Oh, because she gave it up. Like he could.
She could have destroyed it.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then-
yeah. I got you. Okay.
He's basically rubbing her face in it.
Yeah, I get it now. Because at first when he said it, I was like, "How does she help?" And then I forgot. Yeah, she had the. Was it the blaster was held up to it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
And she got wooed by Daddy.
Hey, you got to
Anakin.
talk it out. Like, there's a lot going on. Man, it's so cool though. Like, it's such a different world right here they're in.
I
Mhm.
just like it that it was more of like a darker episode.
Yeah. I
Because
like it.
as soon as he started talking, like I was getting goosebumps. I was just like, oh my god, this is Thrawn.
Yeah, that's what had me captivated by it was his voice the whole time. I'm just listening.
yeah.
I'm just listening to everything he says, and then
But that's why I said last week that you're getting more excited off of it because you finished Rebels
that's the thing.
going into this. Me, I've seen Rebels like 4 times, so I already knew what I was expecting. But because you
Mhm.
were a first timer and you literally
Oh
finished,
no, this was the second time.
oh, it was the second time.
yeah, I've
Well,
seen it
You
before. but-
finished it going into Ahsoka. It's like it's more of a shock factor for you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the fact that I literally got done watching it on Monday and then Tuesday Ahsoka, so I think that's why I was really critical
Amped
of I was amped up and I was critical of the way Hera looked because I literally just got done watching the cartoon and in my mind, like that's completely opposite. But
Yeah.
she's grown on me. And then I think I'm just happy we've got Thrawn. Like I'm not gonna pick it too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this whole wasteland, like the cinematography on this is so good.
Mhm.
Just that shot right there of her just leaving and the troopers, like it's so good.
When I saw the little hound, I kept thinking of Joel. I was like, Joel's probably gonna make one of these.
Oh, Joel's making that for sure.
Yeah.
He's probably
He just
he's
said
already
he was
done.
making one of the troopers already.
Oh yeah, that
well,
wouldn't
I
be
think
that
he's
hard.
making. I think he's making Spartacus.
Yeah.
And I like when Thrawn tells Balin like, "Hey, you're gonna go after him," and then Shen's like, "But you said," and he's like, "Let's just go." Like he didn't say anything; he just walked away. So I mean, we all know Balin's got a plan for this galaxy, but I don't. There's not much there.
I don't know. I think Shin's gonna join Ezra and possibly Ahsoka and trying to get out of there.
Oh my! I think they're going to try to like leave him, or something's going to come up where because Balin's conflicted. He doesn't want to hurt
Yeah.
any Jedi. He's conflicted. So, and they kind of want to stay there. So I think they're going to end up teaming up to help him.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
She even asked, "Do you miss the Order?"
Yeah,
And he
she
said
she is
sometimes.
intrigued by it.
yeah.
He-
What do you
he
guys
misses-
think?
Go ahead.
I was going to say, what do you guys think of these samurai sand people? That's what they kind of remind me of when they kind of gathered around her, but they have these like samurai look.
They're cool.
Yeah, they were
You're
pretty
right.
cool.
Yeah.
Really
I
didn't
like
get a good
more
look
of
at
the-
them.
I like
Yeah.
more of the turtle
Oh no,
shrimp prawns.
dude! Look how good that
Snail.
Look how
The
snail
snails-
turtle.
The snail turtles. They were
Teenage
so cute.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I know it was like
Turtles
the
in a
defective
Hatch.
turtles.
Dude, every time I see the Star Destroyer like that, it's so,
Dude, I really want one. Like I was
so badass.
this morning I woke up and was on Macari looking at like vintage Star Destroyers.
Where
And
are
I
you?
wanted to buy like 4 of them and like, you know, super detail the crap out of them and put like hints of black on them to make them look like very old and like as if they were like stuck in that realm and then hang them up on my ceiling.
I like when Thrawn's talking to Morgan. He's basically like, "Yeah, we can just leave him. Let's just get out of here." He's like, "I'm
Yeah.
sick of this place. Let's roll."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the talking to her new pet,
Yeah, that thing's called a howler.
a howler.
Howler, yeah.
It's got a cool name.
I know she was yelling at her new pet like they had been, you know, it was her pet for a long time.
Yeah, she's like, "You
Yeah.
abandoned me. Hit the road." He's like, "I wasn't gonna get killed.
I've only known you for 5 minutes. Relax, lady.
Exactly.
Lucky I don't try to kill you."
Mhm.
She'd take his head off of that saber. Look, he's all smug, like all sad.
You know, it's funny if you look at the face of the creature, it
Look at
looks
that.
like. Have you guys ever seen the movie Creep Show?
Yeah, yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Do you remember the creature that was in the dungeon?
Mm.
That's the face of this looks like it.
It's got the ears like American Werewolf in London, kind of.
Yes.
Mhm.
The double snout, yeah, alligator mouth. Like, it's when they're drawing this stuff up, they're like, "All right, let's make it half alligator, half rat, half dog, half alpaca." Like,
Pick like the ugliest.
like let's
animals
just
in the
find some
planet.
filth and make it mash it.
It
up.
is a good way to start to make a alien creature. Is just start adding a bunch
Oh,
of
you just-
different
You
features.
just throw it
It
together.
said half wolf,
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
half
Alpaca.
rat, half.
Look at him!
alpaca.
Look at him!
I'm just laughing at the alpaca part.
I know, right?
Give it a body
Maybe
of
it's
a
part
horse.
llama too.
Right? Yeah, I got some llama in there.
Mhm.
Dude, look how
Dude, I
good the
guarantee
scenery
you-
is.
I'm gonna try to do it later on tonight when we log off. I have like that AI chat thing, so I'm gonna be like, "Hey AI, can you make me an animal?"
Make me the howler, yeah. But look how good this scene looks.
Oh, with all the
Just
smoke.
the scenery, yeah. It's just
Yeah.
it's got such a cool.
This
vibe to
is
it.
very Rogue One vibes too.
Yes.
When they were walking up from when Krennic's crew was walking up from the
Yeah.
ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that place had a lot of green too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes up on the turtle shell.
We're trying to get him some crab
The
legs.
snail, turtle.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's the defective turtles.
I don't know. I haven't decided on these yet. If how bad they bother me or they don't.
It
I was like,
probably
are we in
is
Lord of the
quality,
Rings or what?
but
It's so. I don't know if I.
Wait,
You
did
know-
they
you
take
know
all the
what?
creatures from Willow because that show bombed and they were like,
Yeah.
"We'll put
Yeah.
them on here. We'll
They're
give
gonna
them
be
an
like
acting
Ewoks.
job."
Yeah.
They're gonna
Well,
be
because
like
that's what that
Ewoks.
little town thingy looks like.
Yeah, look, it's like bug or I don't know what that thing is.
Snail.
It's a hermit
Snail.
crab.
Yeah,
Snail, crab,
turtle.
turtle.
I do like it how he recognized the Rebel Alliance symbol. Yeah, look
They
I
at
are
think
him.
they're gonna
rebels.
be like Ewoks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
they're gonna
Ewoks were
help 'em.
cool.
Ewoks are still cool.
Yeah. I mean, dude, they have their own music,
I
own
know.
songs.
They're little vicious creatures.
They have their
Yeah,
own
they'll
show
eat
for
you.
years.
They're not even like they look all cute, but they're gonna kill you.
Kill you and eat you.
I know, right? Look, they were about to barbecue Han and Luke. They're like, get out the salt and pepper. It's,
Well, luckily they had Mr. C3PO.
yeah, the goldenrod.
Mhm.
Balin. The man.
Yeah, this is where they were having that discussion.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
about
know,
yeah.
If he missed the old ways.
Yeah. I'm telling. Look, he's so.
I agree with
conflicted.
you. He's conflicted.
Look at that
right
face
there.
right there. He is just like, do I want to do this? Like, yeah, he's struggling.
He's definitely
Yeah, but I
feeling
wonder what
something
his
there, like
plan is.
power, or the force is really strong there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what his whole plan is.
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think they're the best characters so far. I mean, because we don't really know a lot about them, and
They're great.
They're the best new
their roles are really
characters.
well done.
Very well written.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, and they're sitting like in some type of tribal grounds right here with the markings on the stone. So maybe that's why he felt something. Or I'm
Mhm.
curious. I can't wait to find his
I hope they
his
flush it
story.
out.
Yeah, hopefully they do it like soon because we've got 2 episodes left.
Oh my god.
Do we know how long they are?
No.
Probably.
I can look it up.
I think they already
35 minutes.
have the times for them. I don't know where they have them located, but people already have.
There's
all
a
the
decent
times.
amount that needs to happen. So
Yeah.
Well, we need both of their backstories.
I don't know if
Yeah.
we're
What
going
else?
to get like a bunch more out of them.
And
Mhm.
look
Really,
who
when it
we
comes to
have
story-
here.
Ezra.
Ezra rocking the beard.
I was surprised that we actually got him this soon.
Yes. Yes.
This was as much as I was excited, and I went as soon as he popped out, but I didn't like it like in this fashion.
Yeah, he was hanging out with some turtles.
Yeah, he was just like,
Snails.
"Oh, okay, cool, you're
Snails.
here."
Snails.
Snail
Yeah.
crab thingies.
That's what
So-
they are.
To me, this was like when Leia was with the Ewoks.
yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, kind
That's
of.
the way
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he was
But-
kind of speaking with them as part of the tribe, that kind of stuff.
But no, I was truly shocked we got him.
Yeah, me
Mhm.
too.
I was thinking at least next episode, but no, this was nice.
I
But
thought we were gonna get him in the final, and then it was gonna lead to season 2 that we would get Ezra. I wasn't expecting both of them.
yeah.
Well, you expected wrong.
I know I was wrong.
So are they going to bring these witches back
Is
with
it-
them too?
Shame.
Yeah, they're supposed to. I think they want to go to Dathomir.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think they're. Well, my guess too is they might want to bring somebody back too, or they could be bringing somebody back to fight Ahsoka.
Bro, bring back Maul.
That's what I was thinking.
They had released pictures of this last year, and then they were
No.
like, "Oh no, it's a fake photo." No,
I already know
it
who
was
it's going to be.
who?
You really want me to say it?
No.
Yeah, say it.
Yeah, say it. Say
Say
it.
it.
Reva.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
I'm just messing with you.
It's better than Dark Jar Jar.
Hey, we'll
I'm
just
just
stab.
messing with
They'll
you.
just stab her with the on the other side with a lightsaber.
Yeah. But yeah, this is how it ended here. Man, as soon as it ended, it's like no, like it's just getting started. Let's go.
Yeah, I think he was getting a little nervous that Ahsoka was coming.
Yeah, man. This,
But you know what I did like about Thrawn's character is he actually was wanting to know everything about Ahsoka, like how Thrawn likes to know everything about everyone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So like he wants to know who her master was, which obviously, if you read the books, they got stuck
Yep.
together, on a planet.
Yep.
So
Yeah, when he finds out,
let's see how that
he
that
knew,
turns out.
He knew Anakin was Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is Vader didn't know that he knew neither.
Right.
Yeah.
And he had put it together by
Mhm.
some of his tactics or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
That was that was in what? The Alliances? I think. Right? The book?
I thought it
Thrawn
was in-
Alliances? I can't remember.
Yeah, it might have been.
can't.
Yeah.
So what do you guys give this, Sean? What out of 10? What do you rate this episode?
I gave it an 8.5. Only because of the stormtroopers.
Not the snail people. It was the
Snail
stormtroopers that got
people,
you.
I mean, the snail people were like whatever. I mean, like I said, that didn't bother me as much as the stormtroopers because to me, like those creatures were more Star Wars than
Was it the zombie trooper bothered you or the gladiator trooper?
A little
both.
bit of both.
Yeah.
Both, yeah, because
Yeah.
zombie troopers. I mean, it's not Star Wars to me. It's just
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
But
I mean, granted, it's a
like,
make
I get-
believe world.
But that's what I'm trying to say is like it's a different galaxy. It's like a dark, like they're trying to make almost like witch like. Yeah. Anthony, what do you rate it?
I'd say an 8. The mask on the one, I just kind of was like, that's not Star Wars. And then Sabine not telling Ezra how she got there. She was like, "Oh, don't worry about it."
Well,
Like,
she doesn't want to tell him like I'm hanging out with Thrawn, and he let
Yeah,
me go.
but
He let me go find you.
I mean, I think that would be, hey, just to let you know, this is how I got
Yeah.
here. They let me go. There's 2 badasses that are force sensitive.
Yeah.
Like, these are things you might want to let him know. And on top of that, I don't really have a way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
stuck.
So, like, they're getting ready to, like, Ezra's getting ready to find out the hard way that Shin and Balin are right around the corner.
Yeah, and he's out of practice.
Yeah. I mean, at least he might want to get, like, his mental, like, the fact, like, he's like, "Oh, I just want to go home." It's like, yeah, we don't have a way home.
But I'm sure she's going to tell him. I mean, that wasn't but like a couple of minutes of just talking. Like,
I
I'm
know,
sure that
I know.
conversation's coming up. She just didn't want to
But-
spoil that moment of her finally, all these years yearning for him. She was like,
I
just
get
want-
that.
She was like, I just want to soak this in. Like, I'm sure she's like, oh, by the way, we're about to get in a nice
Yeah.
little fight.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would say Sabine has made some very, like, the writing has been fantastic, but some of the things that they've had Sabine do are kind of like dumb.
Mhm.
In
Just
what
some of it.
sense?
I think that's dumb writing. Like, she could have had the moment. I'm so glad, but hey, here's the situation. You know, we're not. This is how I got here. Like, I think that's kind of like, they're almost making Sabine out to be a little, like, I don't know, childish or dumb, you know. And then some of the, like, she acts kind of childish. The stuff with Ahsoka is like, you know, you're supposed to be 30 years old. Grow up, grow a pair.
Yeah.
You know, she's acting childish in comparison to how she was in Rebels. I would say everybody else is pretty much about how they were. I just think it's a little odd with her. I'd give it an 8 though.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
those are just little things that I thought were kind of like,
Yeah.
you know.
Nilda, should I even ask? I already know.
I
you.
give it a 9.8.
Oh,
Yeah.
just a smidge under a 10.
Well, because the thing is, I was, like I said to you, I was very in shock that we were getting Thrawn and Ezra. And it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
Thrawn's entrance was phenomenal.
Yes,
like,
it was.
I agree.
It was like, you know, if you want the big dick in the galaxy to show up, like that's how you show up.
Yeah.
You show up in a massive Star Destroyer and you say fuck you to everybody, and you just walk in there like, I'm Big Daddy Thrawn. I'm here to fuck everybody up. Like that type of attitude. But with Ezra, he literally just like, oh, hi, I've been hanging out with the snail people. What's going on? It's been a long time.
Yeah, glad you came to get me. Let's go home.
Yeah, I'm glad you came to get me. I just want to go home.
I know.
And then, you know, I'm just more disappointed that they keep trying to do Sabine as a Jedi. And it's like, you know, I agree with Scruffy. She's a Mandalorian.
Yeah,
She's a
yeah.
Mandalorian.
And
That's the way
she's
it
a
should be.
badass.
Yeah,
She's
that's
a
the way it
badass
should
as a
be.
Mandalorian.
She could
so I
still
don't
kick ass and not be a
understand.
Jedi.
Right.
Like, why do you have to write her as a
Even
Jedi?
her riding a bike was badass.
Yes.
Like, don't
Yes.
make her a Jedi. It's
Mhm.
not. It's just ugh.
You know, they could have ended that when Shin stabbed her. She could have talked to Ahsoka and it's like, listen, I don't have the power. There's no way I'm going to be able to be a Jedi like you are and like they are. And then she should have been like, you know, I need to stick to my Mandalorian ways, my heritage, and this is what I know, because she's a badass.
Yeah.
She does not have to be a Jedi to kick ass, and she could still be the exact same character.
It was funny at the con. I asked the voice actress. I was like, "Hey, have you been watching the show?" And she goes, "Yeah." She's like, "Sabine is great." I was like, great, but should she be a Jedi? And she just looked at me and started laughing. And I was like, yeah, you know, you want to talk. I was like, you know, you want to talk crap, but you know, you can't.
Yeah, she's like,
I think-
I can't.
I think what we're missing with Sabine is the fact that she's really good with like figuring stuff out.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and building stuff.
Mhm.
Like we don't have none of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Except for the first episode where she got the map,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
And
I thought all that stuff was great.
And she had to
Yeah.
fix Ahsoka's ship that one episode.
Hmm.
But, yeah, I mean, I would rate it. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 because I feel like, you know, the snail people bothered me. The stormtroopers didn't bother me as much, but I feel like there was so much better stuff. Like it outweighed the bad
Yeah.
easily.
Oh,
You
I
know,
agree. Like
and it's-
none of that was deal breakers.
But I feel like every episode we watch, there's always like something that, you know,
We can pick at.
that we pick at. But
Yeah.
overall, I mean, you know, 9 out of 10 for this one. But I honestly think this could be Disney's best series. Like
I
better,
agree.
better than Mando.
I honestly like feel like I was talking to, you know, my friends in the con, and I was saying that I feel like Disney was like, you know what, maybe we messed up. Dave,
Well, yeah,
let's have you do this.
Yep.
And if it does what we think or what you say you're about to do,
yeah. Here's the
let's
keys.
talk. Yeah, let's talk further on
Yep.
I hope
for
that's the
upcoming
case.
stuff, and I hope that's
Yeah.
the case.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you now, all I've been seeing is people posting online. Let Dave make a live Clone Wars movie or show,
That'd be amazing.
a live version of it, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel Andor to me is the
I like
better
Andor
of
a
them
lot.
all.
I still
Because to
haven't
me, that's
watched
more
it.
Star Wars for me because just the cinematography, just how everything looks Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Still haven't
So-
seen it.
What, you still haven't seen it?
No, dude.
No.
Every time I get past the
Oh,
second
man.
episode, I
She's
fall
sleeping.
asleep.
She's sleeping.
I'm literally gonna have to watch it like this.
It's just written. But see, the thing is, it's written. It's storytelling.
yeah.
It's not action. It's storytelling. And
I
it's
So the
like
thing
it.
is, I
I
love
like it a
the
lot.
story. I love the story. I'm one of those people that I prefer the story over the action.
right.
Well, you'll
but
like it then.
I
It's
just
good.
for some reason I can't. Like every time I try watching it, I try falling asleep. I'm gonna try it again tonight.
Season two is supposed to be much better.
Well, yeah, because you're getting closer to Rogue One, so it's
Well,
gonna-
that is they're also speeding it up because it was supposed to be 4 seasons, but they cut it to 2.
Yeah.
So they're going to speed it up, but there's probably going to be Darth Vader in there and Director Krennic, you know,
There should
and
be.
things like that. It's gonna
Yeah,
get
yeah.
better.
I love
So-
Krennic.
Be cool to see Jen Ursa, or not
Yeah,
Jen,
probably.
but
Well, I don't know if she'll
Galen.
be in it. but
Galen.
I think we're also going to get Forrest Whitaker as
Yep,
As,
makes sense.
what's that?
I said that makes sense
Yeah.
because
So
he is now a part of the rebellion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Saul Guerrero.
Saul Guerrero, yeah.
Yeah, man, it's gonna
There
be
should
awesome.
be Tarkin.
Yeah. Anything leading up to A New Hope, it should be in there.
Mhm.
Like we should be overwhelmed with nostalgia.
We'll probably see a glimpse of the Death Star again.
Yeah,
Probably.
being built.
Mhm.
What does it
Yeah.
say? I say ride that wave of a live action Clone Wars, Nilda. Out of nowhere, Lando movie announced. Like what? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No, but I don't think they're going through,
Oh, yeah.
or maybe they are going through Lucasfilm, but I don't know. Like Donald Glover and
He's
his
writing
friends, he's writing it.
I think it's his brother.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is his brother.
Yeah.
Well, I think they were pissed
I'll
off
pass.
because that production was supposed to happen a while ago and it didn't.
Yeah.
And like people still want Han Solo too. I know I want it.
I want Solo too.
Oh, that would
I
be
want
awesome.
Solo too.
Yeah.
Solo, I say this still to this day, and I will watch it whenever it's on TBS
Good.
or TNT. Solo was great. It just came out at the wrong time.
Yep.
Yeah, after Last Jedi, like
Well,
6 months later.
no, but it also came out during the same time where Disney had just recently acquired all the Marvel films. And what was it? The second to last Avengers movie came out.
no.
Yeah.
It was It came
Deadpool.
out.
They came out during Deadpool.
Came out
No,
during
dude.
Deadpool, but it also came out
It was
2 months after
It was Captain Marvel and Infinity. No,
and
and
Infinity
Endgame.
War. Yeah, Endgame.
But
So I'm
I don't
sorry.
think it has
Endgame
to.
was Disney
I
merch
don't-
wasn't selling nothing of Solo.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with the Marvel movies. What I think it has to do with the Star Wars fans being upset at Last Jedi. So Last Jedi sucked. So they didn't want to go see Solo because they're like, well, that movie sucked. Why won't I go watch this 6 months later? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
That's
wasn't
what
even.
I thought.
Yeah, it was 5. It was 5 months.
5
And-
months, right?
I think it
Yeah.
was a combination of all that. There was zero marketing because all marketing was for
Marvel.
Endgame. And so
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I know
and,
you're
and
right.
then people, not everybody goes to the movie all the time, So
Mhm.
like it was like we got to see Endgame, and you
Yeah,
had
yeah,
to go
yeah,
see
yeah.
Captain Marvel because it was directly
Tied to it. Yeah.
Endgame.
Right.
And so like some people just made a choice, and I think you're right. I think maybe some people didn't really care for Last Jedi. It
Mhm.
was only 4 months later. They should have put it in December. That was a great time slot for the Star Wars movies. And you have a combination of a lot of things that hindered it.
Yeah, but we definitely need a Solo too. Imagine him going to meet
Yeah.
Jabba. Like you could do.
Well, not
now,
even.
and it
I
would
also want to
be
see
good.
Kira's. What is it? Right, Kira.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kira with
I want to
Prince
keep
and Maul.
Kira's. Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to go see her with Maul.
We would get
Yeah,
Maul
they
back.
teased
We
that
would
a
get
lot.
we would get Jabba
Yes.
back, Maul back, possibly Boba Fett back. Like,
Mhm.
dude, Solo
Other
too.
bounty hunters working with Jabba.
You
Yeah.
can maybe finally get Bosk, IG-88. Like, dude,
Yeah, all that would have been cool.
it could be awesome.
And that would have been like a full blown bounty hunters movie.
And the thing is, that's
That's
a
it.
movie that you could make, and it doesn't have to tie into any of the stuff that's going on right now. It's just literally a solo movie. Like, it's,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah, but Disney hates money.
right. Or they like
know. The
scare,
easiest
they
way
like
for
scaring
Disney-
it away.
For Disney to make so much money is just give us a freaking Knights of the Old Republic. Shut everybody up.
Yeah, right. Let's
Would
There's
shut
plenty of
everybody
good.
up.
There's plenty of good story opportunity if they would
Mhm.
just do it.
They need something though that's got to erase the sequels.
Well, I mean, they have all this content. They just got to write it well. That's the only thing.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Like I said, like we said it before, Ahsoka. It was like, listen, to me, it's going to be make or break for Disney. If this Ahsoka's horrible, it's just not going to be good. But the fact that it's probably one of their best series, and if you can like finally let Filoni take over a little bit, there is hope. There is hope. Let's just say.
But you know what the
Yeah.
sad part is, and we were talking about it this weekend. We're 2 episodes away from Ahsoka finishing, and then that's it. We have
I know.
no more Star Wars.
No.
Nothing else is going
For
to
a
be
while.
released.
Maybe
for a while,
we need a
'cause
break
this
too.
writer strike is just
Yeah.
and from hearing the panels all this weekend, it's going to get worse because now they're attacking the video game market
Yeah.
for video game voice actors. A lot of stuff is getting pushed back, and it sucks.
Yeah, but now you'll have time to watch Andor.
How awesome would it have been if Filoni had like complete control over the Obi-Wan show?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Probably
think
a
it
lot
would have
better.
been a little bit more. So Filoni likes to go for like the gut, like the
Yeah.
jugular. He wants to make you cry. Don't get me wrong. Like the Obi-Wan, certain scenes were very tear jerkery. Like, it made you want to cry. But I feel like if Filoni would have directed that, it would have been more of an emotional
Yeah.
like an emotional show.
Neil,
I think
Deb,
I think it would have been a lot more of things that actually seemed like
Happened.
they belonged.
Yeah.
yeah. Nilda, have you seen the 2-hour edit for Obi-Wan?
Duh.
Yeah. I mean, that was just
When you
so
guys
much
sent
better.
when you guys sent it to me, I turned off all social media and I watched it. It was great.
Yeah. So good.
It was good. It was
Catherine-
actually I would have preferred it actually, to be quite honest with you, as a movie.
Oh, yeah. If it could have been done like that, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
It was
1000%.
only 6 episodes, so I mean,
Yeah.
Kathleen Kennedy she gets in the way of a lot of things. I think if she just let people do the things they do best, and you just go away, Star Wars would probably be a lot better.
You know,
Well,
with even with this writer strike going on, maybe they'll analyze Ahsoka's viewing and how popular it is, and maybe they'll a light bulb will come off and go, you know what, he's on to something. Like,
I think one of the biggest things they need to concentrate on is having people that actually understand the world of
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars making
yeah,
the movies and the series.
they don't understand that because they screwed it up 10
Well,
years ago.
I mean, it's pretty simple, you know.
Or you also get, actors who are really invested in their character, do their research. Like, when what was it? When Kenobi came out, or when Ahsoka was coming out, Hayden didn't know nothing about the Clone Wars. And what did he do? He sat at home. He watched the whole entire series to be able to get that,
You got to do your homework.
He did his homework. He wanted to learn the emotion, the emotional sense of what it was like to be Darth Vader during those times.
Yeah.
So it's like you get those actors who, emotionally invest into their character, like how I talked about Sam Witwer, you actually get to see, the character being played.
Yeah. Yeah, it's do your homework, man. That's all it is. And same thing with the writing. Do your homework.
Yeah.
There's enough reference material to make fantastic Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, guys, we're getting close to the 2-hour mark. We could sit here and keep talking, but it's bedtime and we have to work. So, but I just want
over here.
dude, I know, right? But I want to thank everyone in the chat for hanging out with us tonight. Hopefully, we had some good conversation. We didn't enable you too much because we didn't show any stuff. Not too many. But yeah, so we'll be back.
I know for a fact that Hot Toys is probably going to be dropping something very soon because they've been doing that exclusive hint for Ahsoka.
Gosh.
So it's either
hair is coming.
I don't know, dude. It's probably going to be hair. I'll say this now before they do it. It's either Hera, Thrawn, or it's going to be Ahsoka the White.
I think it'll be all three.
Ahsoka the White's an easy one, but
I hope it's Ahsoka.
Doing a Hera Thrawn is going to be it's going to be awesome.
Well, I just pre-ordered the I think it's Gentle Giant's Thrawn where he's sitting in his chair.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he's got his hand in this position.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, so I want to add him to like the little Rebels shelf that I just created.
Hot Toys will make a snail character for Sean.
Oh my gosh! It'll come with the Ezra. It'll be the deluxe Ezra. Comes with 6 snails.
Tell me that Ezra didn't look.
Yeah.
Tell me that Ezra didn't look like Moses.
Oh, he looked like Ezra.
All he needed was like a burning bush.
I know,
and
right?
A book, and he could have said that he was a prophet.
Comes out with a staff. You shall not pass. Oh, that's another movie. All right, guys. Well, on that note, thanks for everyone in the chat for hanging out, and we will see you next week. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Peace out. Later.
Strike me down with all of your hatred, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete.